So there's like this thing that's happening on TikTok about like the bakers are actually mad at Walmart for selling, their cakes at a reasonable lower cost price than they would, and it's becoming like a big thing for like the bakers of like, oh, Walmart's just putting them out of business or whatever. And it's just like, okay, so for a celebration that I paid for a cake that's which I call it, that's like 140 something dollars. It wasn't really nothing big or anything. It was just a celebration that I paid for a cake with my own money, so 147. You're telling me I could have gotten a cheap ass cake from Walmart and to put some flowers and decorate it and then put some icing and all that. It's just like, it's not really like the money issue for me that I paid for such an expensive cake. And it's just like the principle of like, why are they making this like a big deal? Like, why are they making this like a whole out of ass out of themselves? Those heart shaped cakes are, not that bad looking. You can go look them up on TikTok. Like, they made pretty, like, well, cool cakes and everything. And I did not expect, Walmart to be selling them like really cheap, like around 30 or less dollars. And it's just really surprising to me because Walmart, typically, ups prices on like some things. And, I know there's like a whole thing about like consumer goods and all that stuff. I don't know too much because I know there's like a lot that goes in depth of like how to determine prices or whatever. But they're making this a big deal because, they're just selling the cakes a little bit cheaper and whatever. And it's just like, dog, where did these bakers get their ingredients from? That's not from maybe like anywhere else besides Publix or Walmart or Aldi's or anything else that you can buy baking supplies, especially for like cake recipes. Like, where did they get their? Where does the bakers get their supplies? If you're not getting them at your local, shop that sells them, then you're most likely either gonna buy them from Publix, Walmart, or any other, source like them, like etc. Dude. So it's just like, what, like, where do we like draw the line about that too? And the audacity of like the price, I'm like, yeah, because some people, like, I don't really care about the cake that I spent, but it's just like, yeah, some people don't want to pay like $200 to $300 for a cake that, Walmart can just make the same thing or replicate it, well, a whole lot cheaper. But is it that they are mad at Walmart, or are they mad at the consumers? Because, Walmart is only distributing these. And also keep in mind, those cakes are made by bakers too. So it's just like, where is this like hate coming from? Are you hating the consumers who are actually supporting Walmart's distribution of their cakes, and that they're supporting a corporation that doesn't give a fuck about any other competition or whatever? It's just like they're just spewing all this. I'm just like, dog, like where are you getting at this? Because one, that's just gonna make all some bakers look like a bunch of like insecure little assholes. Like, dog, it's just baking cake. It's not really to like, if I was, I can't put myself in that position of like, if I was a baker and I would get so upset that, another corporation that's making the exact same cakes that I'm probably making, with the same recipes and everything, and they're just selling it at a more reasonable price, and I'm charging them like $80 to $90 for like the designs or whatever. And it's just like, dog. It's just, dog. At this point, you're just hitting on the customers who are just like, at that point, it's not the hate of Walmart that these bakers are hating. I'm like, how I'm looking at this, I'm just thinking they're just hating on the customers. They're not giving more money to them because, listen, unless Walmart makes like one of those like outrageous designs on their cakes, and bakers can make that the same thing, but half of that, there's a bit of an argument right there. It's just like, why would you go to Walmart if you can go to your little, there are some different point povs about that. But it was just going over like the whole Valentine's cakes, and it's just like, dog, like, not for like for Valentine's. It's just a heart shaped cake in any size and any serving, and it could be ridiculously either underpriced or overpriced, and you're upset that people want to go with underpriced because it's not even just like them selling the cake, it's just like the state of the economy too. You got to also think about it, like everything is, for what I have seen, nothing has went up, or no, not up. Nothing hasn't went down as far as I'm concerned, especially when I buy my goods and everything, especially from Walmart, because Walmart hasn't really changed that much. Because I swear to God, you can go to Walmart and buy 20 things and it'll come out to almost $200. Where back in the day, back when the economy was semi decent, you can get 20 items for like maybe like less than $100, you know? Times are really changing. So it's not really like the consumer's fault, because some people don't want to spend too much money on a cake, because, 9 times out of 10, either some people, either for a special occasion, either some people do eat all cakes or some people don't. It's just however they want to choose their money. And that's the thing too. Like, why hate on the consumers? I'm not trying to say like they're directing their hate on the customers, but I feel like they kind of are in a way, because they're just shaming people who are buying those cakes. But at the same time, people are entitled on their money. They are entitled to get what they feel like is a more reasonable cost for them, that suits them for their needs. It's just a whole ridiculous situation, man. And I feel like this shouldn't even be like a big fucking deal, in my opinion. But yeah, that's just me, guys. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment sections about this. If not, that's AAK with me. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Ghost239, and I hope you all have a wonderful morning, night, day, evening, whatever the occasion is. Take care, stay safe, and all that good jazz. My name is guys. Later.